Welcome, deep divers, to a really fascinating journey today. We're diving into a topic that honestly feels like it just leaped right out of science fiction, but it is very much real and actually pretty lucrative. Like right now, imagine this with me for a second. You're scrolling through Instagram, maybe, and you stop on an influencer. She looks amazing, captivating, huge following, over 350,000 followers to be exact. And here's the kicker. She's earning upwards of $20,000 every single month from real paid brand collaborations. Sounds like the dream, right? The kind of thing creators chase for years. Okay, so here's where our deep dive really starts peeling back the layers. This whole persona, her look, her presence, it's not quite what you'd expect. She's not human. She's AI. Her face, her expressions, her whole digital self, all generated by artificial intelligence. But those brand deals, those are absolutely real and paid for. This isn't just a one-off thing either. It's this rapidly growing area where digital creations are becoming like the next celebrities. And some really savvy people are building them from scratch and making serious money.
It's pretty remarkable, isn't it? Not just that AI figures exist, but how quickly the tools have evolved to make them so sophisticated. It's really blurring the lines between digital and, what we think of as real in the influencer world. We're way past just making a pretty picture now. We're talking about crafting entire digital personalities that can actually engage huge audiences and, crucially, land genuine high-value commercial deals. It really highlights how fast AI is moving from theory to, well, practical monetizable tools for digital entrepreneurs.
It really is mind-bending when you think about it that way. And I think for many people, the idea of an AI influencer might bring up images of, I don't know, static figures, maybe a bit uncanny. And sure, lots of early attempts might just post flat images and, frankly, fail to get any traction. But what our sources are showing is a clear blueprint for success here. It's not just about being novel. It's about a specific strategy, focusing hard on dynamic stuff like Reels, those short videos, and yeah, those big ticket brand collaborations. So we've kind of distilled this down into a three-step blueprint that seems to be working really well for creators right now. First step, create an extremely realistic, compelling AI model, your digital star. Second, use that model to make engaging short videos, Reels, basically. And third, use that same model to create persuasive brand promotion videos, the kind that brands actually want. It's like a whole system.
And if we connect that to the bigger picture, it's really interesting, right? Because it taps into the core mechanics of influence. Brands always want reach and engagement. That's the bottom line. They want to connect with people. AI here is just offering a new way, a new channel, maybe even a new paradigm to achieve that. Think about the advantages for a brand, too. AI influencers offer, total control, consistency. They're always on brand, 24/7. And crucially, they can't get caught up in personal scandals or say the wrong thing like human influencers sometimes do. That offers a level of brand safety, of precision targeting that's, well, pretty powerful for marketers. It's very attractive.
That's a great point. The control and the consistency.
Yeah.
But the realism is just, well, so the question becomes, what's the actual secret behind making them look so real? It can't just be the software, right? Because as we found in our dive, it's not just having the AI tools, it's really knowing how to prompt the model.
Yeah.
Perfectly. Our sources were super direct about this. They said, and I'm quoting here, no matter how powerful the AI tool is, if your prompt sucks, your AI influencer model will too. It really all starts there, doesn't it?
Absolutely. That's the foundation.
And what's fascinating is that there are these expertly curated pro-level prompt documents out there. Think of them like cheat sheets, maybe, highly tuned templates that can instantly generate, say, 10 realistic and even region-specific model ideas. It gives creators a massive head start, avoiding all that trial and error.
Yeah, and this really highlights something important about human creativity. Even with AI, the AI, it executes, but it's the human's vision expressed through that detailed prompt that truly crafts the persona. You could compare it to directing a photo shoot, maybe, or writing a script. The clearer your instructions, the better the result. It's the human defining the look, the feel, the whole vibe of the digital star before anything's even generated. So even with advanced tech, that human creative input is still absolutely key for real success.
It still makes sense. Artistic direction for the algorithm, kind of. Now, okay, building one of these influencers, traditionally it might sound super technical, right? Like lots of different steps. You'd imagine needing one program for the image, another for face swapping, maybe a third for making it talk. Sounds like a headache. A lot of juggling different software, different costs, learning curves. But what if? What if you could skip all that complexity? Do it all in one place? Yeah, our research pointed towards these integrated AI platforms that basically bundle all these complex steps together. One example that kept coming up is a platform called Acool. You can think of it like a cloud-based toolkit. packed with features for video, image, audio, designed to make the whole workflow much, much simpler for creators. Seems like a go-to resource if you're serious about this.
And this trend towards integrated tools, it's a really big deal because it massively lowers the barrier to entry. Things that used to need maybe a team or deep technical skills or patching together different software, now individuals can access them. It really democratizes these advanced AI capabilities. More
Mhm.
people can experiment, innovate, maybe find success. It encourages more creativity, a more diverse digital landscape. And from a bigger perspective, it empowers individual entrepreneurs like never before. They can compete with bigger players with fewer resources.
Yeah, it totally changes the game for solo creators. Okay, so let's get practical. How do you actually use a platform like this, like a Cool, to go from just an image to, a talking, earning brand ambassador? Let's walk through the typical steps our sources outlined. It sounds pretty seamless, actually. Okay, phase one, let's call it step one, bringing your influencer to life. This starts in the image generation part of the platform. You put in that super detailed prompt we talked about, maybe one you refined with ChatGPT or got from a prompt library. This is where your idea starts becoming visual. And it's really important here to set the aspect ratio right, 9.16. That vertical format, perfect for Instagram stories, Reels, makes it look professional instantly. You hit generate and the platform spits out, usually like 4 hyper-realistic model images, and they look good, like straight out of a fashion magazine, according to the sources. You just pick the one that best fits the personality you're going for. That's your foundation. All right, moving on. Step 2, creating engaging Reels. This is where the audience engagement really happens and where the money potential is.
Short, dynamic reels rule social media right now. The strategy here is pretty smart. You basically face swap your AI model onto trending videos. So you find popular videos on Instagram or TikTok, maybe with trending audio or dances, download them, upload them to the AI platform. A tool like a Cool can automatically find the faces in the video. Then you upload your chosen AI model image. Now, here's a key detail that makes it look real. You select a special feature, sometimes called an identity keeper model, during the face swap. It's like an advanced AI that keeps the facial features consistent and, importantly, makes the expressions look natural, the result. Your AI model convincingly in that trending video, looking, as the sources say, shockingly real, ready to capture attention. Okay, and then finally, step 3. Crafting brand promotion videos. This is where the brand deals really turn into reality, because brands need influencers who can actually talk and promote products, right? Not just look good. So you shift over to the talking avatar feature within the same platform. Upload your AI model image again. Choose that vertical aspect ratio. The platform often helps by auto-generating some motion for the avatar. Once that's set, you basically paste in the script the brand gave you. And then, this part is cool, you choose a voice. There's usually a whole library. You might pick an advertisement female voice for clarity, or something else that fits your influencer's vibe. The platform processes it all, and boom, your AI model is talking directly to the camera, delivering the brand's message, and sounding incredibly natural, like a real human. It's pretty amazing output.
What's really striking about those steps is just how far the tech has come in making it all seem natural, fluid. That identity keeper model for face swapping, that points to some seriously sophisticated algorithms. They aren't just pasting a face, they're preserving expressions, lighting, movement. It makes the AI feel much more present in the video. And similarly, the voice generation tech combined with really accurate lip syncing. It means these promo videos aren't just functional, they're actually convincing. They can convey a bit of emotion, conviction, which is vital for selling anything, really. These aren't just small updates, they're significant leaps that make this whole thing viable for real business and, yeah, for making money at scale.
And just when you think, okay, that's pretty advanced, where else can it go? The landscape keeps shifting. Our sources pointed to something that feels like a real game changer. It tackles what used to be a huge problem for AI influencers: live interaction. Think about it. A brand wants a Zoom call, or needs custom video feedback, or maybe a live Q&A. That was always the deal breaker for an AI. You needed a human behind the scenes. But apparently that's changing fast. Yeah, a Cool, for instance, is apparently rolling out a live camera feature. It lets your AI model talk and lip sync in real time. They're calling it the world's first real-time AI video generator. Now, it's still invite only, apparently, for a select group. But just imagine the power, closing a brand deal live as your AI model, talking directly to clients, without ever showing your real face. That kind of immediate, unscripted interaction just takes the potential here to a whole new level. And it's not just brands, right? This opens up live streaming, direct fan engagement, even passive income stuff like selling exclusive content through subscriptions. The business models just explode.
Absolutely. This development, real-time AI generation with live interaction, it has really profound implications. Implications for how we define presence, authenticity, connection online, an AI that can hold a live conversation, respond, lip sync right then and there. It pushes the boundaries of what virtual presence means. It opens up totally new ways to create content, maybe personalized customer service, even just socializing. For creators, it means huge flexibility, scaling their influence without being physically tied down. And zooming out, it makes you think about how our online interactions will keep changing as that line between human and digital gets blurrier and blurrier. It's a fascinating, complex future unfolding right now.
Incredible. Just incredible. So there you have it, deep divers. From just an idea to making hyper-realistic images, generating those crucial reels, creating talking avatars for big brand deals, all the way to this cutting-edge potential for real-time interaction. You basically have the blueprint now for how this whole pretty astonishing world operates. And it's getting more accessible all the time with these powerful AI platforms and just knowing how to prompt them smartly. It's not just tech, it's really a new kind of digital business being born.
It really is. And if we think about the bigger picture from today's discussion, it does make you wonder, doesn't it? As creating and monetizing any persona gets easier and harder to distinguish from a human, what happens to our ideas about celebrity, about influence, even about human connection online? What completely new kinds of digital entrepreneurship are just around the corner that we can't even conceive of yet? And, how will society navigate a world where that line between the created and the real becomes almost invisible? It's definitely a space to keep watching and maybe even participating in.